On this adventure, we're going to be hunting down every single species that lives on the Alberta map. Everything from ducks, gray wolves, Manitoban elk, mule deer, moose, and many more. This is a really cool map. There's a bunch of cool animals, a bunch of different landscapes, and we're just going to go through and try to kill everything. This ain't going to be easy. It may take me a while, but we're going to try it. Yodelay, 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 doot, doot, doot. I'm just going to say, guys, there's a lot of animals on this map. As you can see, there's a lot of land, too, which ain't going to make our job that easy. This may take multiple days to kill all these animals because they do not want to be killed. That's kind of what animals do. And as we zoom out on the map, you can see that I have barely discovered it. And that's going to make it even harder because I can't exactly just hop around the map like I'd like to. But before we do get into it, let's go over all of the animals on the map. Starting off with the big animals, we have the North American beaver, the pronghorn, mountain goat, white-tailed deer, mule deer, bighorn sheep, the gray wolf, woodland caribou, the wood bison, Manitoban elk, black bear, and moose. And this is going to be our primary objective. However, there are some class 1 animals that I'm not exactly going to care that much about. The Canadian goose, dusky grouse, mallard, northern pintail, snow goose, wood duck, and ring-necked pheasant. And as you can see, that's a lot of animals. And what I meant by I'm not going to worry too much about the class 1 animals is that if I don't kill them, I don't really care. Because there's a bunch of ducks in there, and every duck pretty much acts the same. They're going to sit on the water, and we'll snipe them with a 22. If we see them, we'll take them, but we're not going to go crazy over them. We're mainly going to be focusing on the bigger animals, but even that is going to be a serious challenge. All right, first thing we're doing, we're pulling up to this lodge. There happens to be a really cool pond right here, and sometimes you can find some animals on the edge of it. At this point, our job's really easy. Literally anything that we can find counts. See, way over there is some northern pintail. Oh, there's some bears. Oh my gosh. 316 yards for a black bear. Let's see that one. Let's see if I can do it. That's a long shot. I think I can actually do this now. Let me see what I got. I got a 300 Magnum and I got a 308. Yeah, we're going to try to make this happen. I'm going to have to find a good spot, go prone, and then I think we can really make this happen. If we can knock off black bears straight out the gate, and then I actually did look over. There's something over here too. I can't tell what that is. Looks like big mule deer. Ah, they're attentive. Let's kill those first. Let me figure out the range on that one. He's about 170. And what I will say, I'm going to try my best to make sure it's a good male. If he'll stop, we'll shoot him. All right, fine. We're not waiting on him. He's going down. Perfect. Make sure he goes down. All right, big muley down. Let's see if these guys are still out here. Luckily, these guys didn't move at all. I'm going to have to adjust and launch it. All right, let's see if he goes down. This is a 308, but that's a lot of range for a big old black bear. I believe he's going down. We're about to see. Watch him, watch him, watch him. All right, he's down. If we can recover these, we just knocked 2 of them off the list. And it looks like the northern pintails are still sitting there. Let's go crazy, I guess. I don't know where I hit. But I just know I missed them. They don't have a shotgun here, do I? They're probably about to fly right over us. Yeah, if I had a shotgun, I might be able to do it. But not a bad start. We may have just knocked off 2 species off the list. Let's see, that mule deer should be right here. So now we are officially... That's a good one, too. Shoot. Bang! Species number 1 off the list. 308, took them out. Big old mule deer with a pretty good shot right there. Barely, but it was a double lung, and it went down pretty dang quick. You can see it's got the snow on its back. Epic. Mule deer off the list. This is the easiest it's going to be. It's only going to get harder from here. Because now what's going to happen is we're probably going to see mule deer around every single corner. Oh my gosh. No, we're going to make this work. Please make this work. There's an elk. Find a bull. Guys, as you can see, look right over here. We've done all kinds of these videos on all kinds of maps. It'll be really cool. You can check them out after this one. But usually the way it goes, okay, once you kill a mule deer, the entire rest of the challenge, we're probably going to be seeing mule deer and black bear. It's just how it goes. It's whatever you need to see, you're not going to see it. Let's see up there, some northern pintail in the sky. Not going to worry that much about them. We have some Manitoban elk right there, which is awesome. I'm really not going to worry about them too much because I'm really trying to get a male of all the different species. But I will tell you this right now. If it comes down to it, we will absolutely smoke a cow Manitoban elk, and we will be very happy about it. Now, where do we think that bear would have went? Those are still elk tracks. Jamal, I'm gonna need you on this one. I'm gonna go ahead and need you to start tracking a little bit. I'm not sure where this bear went. I feel like I might have passed it up though. There it is. I think I found it. Yeah, we found it. There's some sick country out here, man. This is some good looking country. Ooh, this is a good map. I like it. And what I like about it is that all the animals we're gonna have to hunt down are ones that I actually like hunting. There we go, baby. Black bear off the list. The 308 at that distance was only able to make it through one lung, but that was enough to bring it down. So we're happy with it. Black bear off the list, on to whatever is next. I'm just gonna try to hop over this little ridge. It looks like from the map, it's unexplored, but it looks like we might be able to go on down. Looks like there's something there. There's an outpost down here. Let's just walk this little road down here. There's a good chance we'll stumble across something. I don't know what. Currently the time is 8:45 a.m. so it's perfect time to be killing stuff. And even if we spook it and we shoot it in the butt and it dies, hey, I will count it all day long. Let's see what kind of tracks we got here. Looks like the elk. All right, there's something. It's a black bear. See, it's one of the things we don't really need and one of the things we're not really worried about right now. So I'm not even gonna care. But if it was a wolf or something, we'd be sneaking a lot sneakier. Oh, there we got a dusky grouse somewhere over there. If I could see him a little bit better, let's get on these tracks again. It's a dusky grouse. What would this be? This is more mule deer. Let's look up this hill. There's one. Yeah, right there. About 150. Come on now. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can take that thing. Please don't fly. There we go. There we got the grouse. And it's going to be cool. I love these challenges because to complete them, you have to know how to hunt everything and you have to know how to use the entire map. You can't just run around in the same spot and get it done. You have to move. And you have to know the tendencies of the animals you're hunting. Otherwise, it's just a wild grouse chase. I think that's a female. I'm not a big bird or duck guy. I hunt a lot of things in my real life channel, but out of all the things I hunt, ducks and birds, those are just some of the things I don't get to touch very often. I've hunted them before, but I don't get to hunt them that much. So they all kind of, about every duck kind of looks the same to me. I heard a duck. It's a little too high for me to snipe out of the sky though. Guys, I think we're moving up to that little campsite. I thought I seen smoke coming up. Maybe I was just dreaming or something, but I do see that tower. You know, it'd be really cool right here. It'd be a snowmobile. Here's something. Some bighorn sheep tracks. And it looks like they go straight down the hill. So maybe we'll check in right there and see if we can't find some bighorn at that lake. I don't know. We'll just put the puzzle pieces together and see what we can get. All right, looks like we're about to unlock this thing. It's always good to unlock these outhouses as often as you can. That way you have places you can fast travel and cover the map more. But while we are here, let's go inside and let's make sure that we have a loadout that can take out everything at any time. The 300 Magnum, that is not bad at all, but I think I'm gonna trade it out. I think I would rather have, I kind of wonder if I would want a 7mm. Let me see if 7mm can kill a bison. That's probably going to be the thing that tells me. It can, so I think we're going to use that instead. I think we'll go ahead and pack there's too many good options, honestly. There is too many good options out here to choose. Call me crazy, but I think I'm actually going to grab the SKS. I'm going to grab this 7mm, and I'm going to grab the SKS. All right, guys, I fast traveled on down here to this lake. We're going to see if we can find something drinking water. And this could go pretty fast, or it may not go fast at all. We may have to start hunting a little bit. I would like to try to get as many easy species off the top of the list as possible, but then again, it don't really work like that, because everything can be easy if you hunt it right. Then again, everything can be hard if you don't hunt it right. I hear some more ducks. We may be able to get on some over here. Let's see, what do we see? What do we see? Any ducks in the water? Any animals on the bank? I do not see. Oh, no. There is some Manitoban elk. All right, we may be in business here. What's that running? There's a Manitoban elk. If he slows down, we might be able to make a long shot on him. It's a male, so that's not bad. We'll keep him in mind. Let's keep looking real quick. Whenever you master the art of drink times, you have a lot more chances. A lot of times it's just going to the right place at the right time. Let's see, is he still moving? He's moving slow though. 300 something yards away, we're going to cover distance. I could take that shot from here, but that's a long one. It'd make our job easier if he would come down to us a little bit and come down to the water and stop, but I don't know if they're about to be done drinking or what. Looks like he's moving away from us, and he's moving fast. Yeah, it's gonna make it a little bit harder. I did go ahead and pack this Fox Pro call, but it can only reach out about 200 yards in the game, so if he's 300, it ain't gonna make a difference. We gotta get closer. Yeah, this guy's moving. And I'm hoping that he's not alone too, so we may have some other options. We see these right over here. These are females. They're not gonna help us. Also hoping I can figure out a way to cross back in here. Cross this creek somehow. Ooh, water's kind of deep. Moose. Ooh. What do you think, guys? Do we go for the moose or do we hunt around for that elk that just moved away? I think we stay on what we were doing. See, these are black bear tracks. See, not too worried about that. I say let's focus in on what we was doing. Let's go see if we can get up behind that elk. He's probably taking us to some more elk too, so there may even be a chance to get a bigger one. But moose haven't been the hardest thing for me to kill in this thing. If I have to put a top 3, I'm definitely going pronghorn because I don't think I've actually found pronghorn yet. Wolf, because wolves are very finicky. And then 3, probably the bighorn or mountain goats. Those can both be pretty hard if you don't know where to look. And they blend in really well. We're here though. Looks like we found a feed zone for later. May have some moose rolling in here in the middle of the day. Caribou, same thing. Caribou feed here too. This may be a good spot to come back to around 4 o'clock. It says both moose and caribou feed here. But this elk may have just become a ghost because I'm not seeing him. I'm not seeing his tracks either. Unless this might be it. This may be him. Yeah, now we're on his tracks and he's heading straight this way. So now we're tracking this guy. We're tracking him slowly through the woods, just trying to figure out which way he went. And then we're going to keep an eye out way up above. Way up there, we've got a dusky grouse. I believe we've already got one of those though, so we're not too worried about it. We're focused a whole lot more on finding this elk. That's what we need. Watching the tracks, it says he's walking, so we know that he probably slowed down. He may not be as far as we think. He's heading right in here. He's actually trotting, so he's picked up a little speed. Yeah, but I will say, whenever you get on him like this, it can be an uphill battle. Just tracking them the whole way. Pretty easy way to lose them, because you never really know how close you are until it's too late and they're running away. Yeah, I think it's best we pull out on this one. I think we pull out on this one. We got close. We learned some spots for later, but for right now, I say we just move on. Let's go right over here. Fast travel and see if we can't get on a beaver. We're going to go down to some of the creeks and stuff, and I've seen a lot of moose there too. All right, guys, right now we're moving over this creek. I looked over, I just spotted a big old bison. These are species that we've not yet got to see or touch or anything. Let's just take a look right here, see if we can find the biggest one. So that one's a 115 max, that one's a 147 max, 97, 111. That right there is definitely our biggest bet. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. We're going to have to put all of our ammo right in on him and hope we can get him. If we can turn broadside, we'll definitely take that shot. If he doesn't, we're going to have to figure out how to make it work. He's alert. I'm hoping he'll turn back around. I'd like to get a better shot on him. That's a pretty bad angle right there. I can make it work, but I'd rather have a better one. I actually hunted plains bison in a real life video. Those things are tough. In real life, I couldn't even get away with a lung shot. I shot him twice in the lungs and he didn't do nothing but stand there until I eventually hit him in the heart with the third. So if I can, I'm going to try to slip this right in his heart. Yeah, he might be about to move. He may be about to. All right, we got to make it. That's terrible. That's terrible. That's terrible. That's terrible. Reload, 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 reload. Come on, come on. That may have got him. Come on, get another one in him. Another one in him. With these things, after you shoot them, you just want to get bullets in them, okay? It's better for them to run away with 5 bullets in them than with 1, because if that one isn't perfect, he may not go down fast at all. I think we did a pretty good job, though. I'm pretty happy with what we just did. I watched him go down. Plains bison. No, it's not plains bison. Woods bison, maybe? I'm not really sure, but they could be off the list. We'll see. And I really came here because of moose and beaver. I really wasn't expecting to see bison out here, but we'll definitely take it all day. And you know, there's even a chance could be some pronghorn up here. Oh, there is pronghorn right up here. We're getting down. Pronghorn was one of the animals I thought I was going to have a hard time with, and I've still not seen one. I heard one that may give us a place to be right here. Let's take a look. Wood bison off the list. The first shot was better than I thought. I did end up slipping in the lung. The second shot, not a great shot. The fourth shot, not a great shot. Somehow that lung shot actually did us all right. Not the best shot in the world, but he went down. That's what matters. I heard a pronghorn mating call up here somewhere. So I'm going to try to just creep over here. Nope, right there he is, dude. Right there he is. Come on, come on, come on. That's a male. We'll take it. He's down. Well, that was crazy. Yeah, I don't really want to wait too long on these pronghorn, though. With such a weird gun, too. The stinking SKS. I'll take it. It's not a big one at all. Let me see. There may be a bigger one over here. That was so easy to take out. I felt like I almost cheated. I don't know. Oh, there's something. Just some more bison. But they're actually, looks like they're coming back to us. Let's go ahead and pick up this pronghorn. I actually hunted pronghorn in real life too. I know I'm pushing back to a bunch of real life stuff, but they were really fun hunts. For my pronghorn hunt in real life, it looked a whole lot different than this though. I was actually in Colorado for that, with this being in Canada. Dude, I shot this guy right in the road. All right, if I had to pick this guy up, I don't think it could be any easier. Not bad. It's a pretty small pronghorn, but you know what? That gun took it out perfectly. This is a very good gun. And I'm gonna go ahead and reload. That way it holds 5. Pronghorn off the list. That's officially 4 species down, 8 left to go. Let's go ahead and let's move right over in here and see if we can't get lucky enough to find a beaver. That would be really cool. And you know, we could actually come across all kinds of different animals here because this is a awesome lookout place. A lot of water, and there's a lot of animals that like the water. I'm just keeping in the back of my head that we never actually got that elk we were looking for. So I'm going to keep that in mind here as we look around because I've seen elk here before, as well as caribou, as well as moose, as well as beaver, and maybe even white-tailed deer. I'm happy that we got the pronghorn off though. Oh my gosh, I about died by gravity. I'm glad we got pronghorn knocked off though. There's beaver. They're gathering right now. Here's the thing though, where there's one beaver, there's usually a lot. So we're going to go ahead and get closer and see what the biggest one is. Yeah, there's a lot of beavers out there. There's a level 3 female. That's probably the one we need to take if we're going for the biggest one. But hunting isn't always about killing the biggest one. Sometimes it's about killing the one that gives you the best opportunity. I'd say for these beavers, I'm not too worried about it. Let's see, 240 yards. I think we can get closer than that. Make sure they don't get scared or attentive or anything. We'll see if we might be able to cross right here. If we can't cross right here, it's going to make our job a whole lot harder to get these beavers back. Tell you what, if you shoot the beaver at the wrong place, you're going to have a hike trying to get it. Because this water, you can't just swim through it. You got to go around. It's deep. All right, I believe beavers are level 2. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and use this SKS again, which is crazy overkill for beaver. I don't know if there is overkill for beaver, really. All right, there's a level 2. There's a level 1. There's a level 4. Oh my gosh, level 4. That's giant. We're taking it. Ready? Got him. Another. I feel like I should have killed those. Let's go ahead and reload. I feel like I should have killed those ones in the water, but sometimes if your bullet hits water, they say that water can be as hard as concrete, and that is true for bullets too. Sometimes it can just skip the bullets right up. Sometimes it'll hit the water and just spin and just boom, they're gone. Just like that. I think we only killed one beaver. I think it's stuck over there. I think we made a mistake. Yep. The beaver we killed is stuck way over there. So how do we actually get over there to get it? I do not yet know. I think we're going to have to walk all the way around, and that stinks. Because that beaver, that's a level 4 beaver. That's actually a big beaver. In the game, at least. But can't be too mad at walking around. We may run into something else. Oh, there's a whitetail. That's what we need. That's a female right there. It's a doe. Not super worried about it, but usually with these whitetails, they run around in little groups. There's a male. Not worried about him either. There's another male, a buck. Let's go and get closer. I might actually pull out the call for this one. We may see if we can get up on that hill we started on. Hit a grunt call. What's this? There's more white-tailed deer. Yeah, we're about to get distracted. We better not forget where that beaver is. I think we're about to get distracted, though. Oh, there's something moving. There's a stinking elk. There's the elk. Dang, I told you we was going to get distracted right here. I knew we was getting distracted. There's big ones, too, dude. We can't pass these up. This is the time I wish I had a bow. Oh, man. The deer's right here. The deer's right here. We got to get down. We got to get down. Oh, my gosh. There's too much going on. Luckily, I think those elk may be drinking. No, they're feeding or something. What happened to this deer? Was this whitetail alone or what? There goes that doe. I wonder if the doe had a buck with her, though. I mean, if this doe had a buck, I'll take it, opposed to going over there for those other ones. I don't know. I don't see any bucks back there, though. Maybe it was alone. Let's go see if we can make a move on these elk. Big ones, too, man. 402, the one in the back's the one we got to get. We got to get him. I think they're within range to call anyways. What is this over here? What is this? There's white-tailed deer warning call? Dude, no. There's too much going on right now. All right, let's just go ahead and sit down. But they're alert. No, no. That's the one we want back there. We may get him to budge, though. Yeah, he's coming. His distance right now is 143. If we can pop him right here, we'll take him. Ugh. I don't know if I like that shot. He's going down, though. All right, now let's forget about the deer. We probably spooked them. Let's go see if we can get this elk. He seemed like he was going down, so we need to see if we can find him. If we can get on this elk, then we can get back, find that beaver, and then get on that little herd of whitetail back there. We can knock off 3 more species right here. Now, I really don't want to mess these up too bad. Here's a blood spot. All right, which way does he go? I think he went back this way. All right, here we're on his blood now. We can track him pretty easy through his little tracks in the snow. He should be going down. I'm pretty sure we got a good hit on him. Maybe a single lung or something. I was kind of going for a heart, but I don't think we got the heart. Usually if you get a heart, they go straight down. I believe I see him. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he went down. We're happy with this. Manitoba. I heard they're big old bodies and not as big antlers, but that is a gold. That is a very good looking Manitoba elk. We will take that all day. Manitoba elk off the list. Now let's go see if we can get whitetail. And let's please don't forget, we got to get that beaver. Because that beaver could be diamond potential. So far, so good. I think we're doing pretty dang good, I will say. Uh-oh. Northern pintail. 138. Yeah, let's take it. Nice. That duck. And the duck beside it didn't even know. Oh, alright, now it knows. Didn't take much to flee those. I hope it didn't scare off some whitetail. Forgot about that. I wish they made like a suppressed 22. That way you could shoot little things like that and not be super worried about spooking off everything. Killing this duck right here in the water, though, I'm hoping it floats to me. Oh, no. Hope it don't get stuck on that rock. No. Hey, you think you might be able to retrieve that? Oh, are you going to get it? Are you going to get it? Come on, Jamal. Get it, Jamal. Nope. I really don't want to walk all the way over there for that duck. Y'all seen me shoot it. Come on, Jamal. Let's move. Oh, no, there's bugs. All right, there's more deer. Now we need to go down. Wait, but what is that over there? Beavers. We're not worried about beavers right now. All right. Nope. All right. Now let's see what we can do. They're right in those super thick stuff, and for me to kill them, I'm gonna need for them to come out a little bit. I'd like to have a bigger buck too. I don't want to kill a tiny buck, but you got to take what you can get, especially right now. He may not be the biggest buck. We could wait to find a bigger buck. We probably could, but we may not. And I don't want to be in that situation. They're not moving though. They're just standing there. We're gonna have to get closer, I guess. Alright, let's try this. Let's see if it can pull them now. Come on, big one. Where you at? If we can get this buck to pop out, we'll probably take it. It is not big at all, but it is big enough. He ain't wanting to move, though. Let's just take it. We killed like a 1-year-old deer. Okay. We killed a tiny deer. If we was not doing this specific challenge, we would have not shot him. But we are. So, we got to take what we can get. We've still got to get a caribou. We've still got to get mountain goat and bighorn sheep, as well as wolves, moose, and what else am I forgetting? Let's grab this and the beaver, and we'll take a look. Did I kill him in the water? No, it's a rock. Never mind. See, my luck is there's all kinds of big deer in there. I just couldn't see them. That's kind of what I had figured may have happened anyways. Let's go ahead and get Jamal. Sometimes in this thick grass, you just don't know what's there and what's not. Where's my dog? That's my question. Where's Jamal? And why is he not doing anything? I don't even think my dog's with me anymore. He is way over there. Jamal, stop swimming. Let's go. Now, look for this blood. It's somewhere here. I don't even think he went far, but I need a little help. Did I not kill the deer? I thought I watched him go down. Okay, he keeps saying he's waiting on his owner. I don't know who his owner is. That ain't me, though. Somebody else can have him. Jamal, get your butt over here. What are you doing? Jamal, get over here now. Here. What are you swimming for? Jamal, this is ridiculous. Find that deer. Let's go. Here, I'll pet you. Sure. All right, now listen. I need you to hunt here. Find the blood. There you go. Now, are you going the right direction? Get out the water. Come on, Jamal. You better be taking me straight to this deer, I'm just saying. There's no way he went this way. Is there? Well, there's the deer. How am I supposed to get all the way over there again?
Oh my gosh.
I've got to walk all the way around again. This is incredible. I don't think I've have done this much walking in circles the entire time I've played this game. If I'd known this deer would have been this much trouble to find, I'd probably just let it go and found another one. I could have knocked off 2 more species by the time I claimed this deer. And the saddest part is look what I'm about to pull up. I done all that for this little bitty 6-pointer. That ain't even a big deer. That's just sad. Now let's go get that beaver. Little fiasco we had going on right here. At least we got to learn how to walk, I guess. We got to learn how to, at least my dog got to swim a little bit. Jamal got a little swimming time in. That's good, I guess. Whew. Now let's go get this beaver. Come on. I'm hoping this is a diamond beaver because I feel like I shot it yesterday. Let's see if there's anything up in this field to get distracted with real quick, though. I see a caribou. Got to go chase it down. Or a moose or something crazy. Oh, I did see a moose. What are the odds? Well, at least we ain't having problems finding animals yet. Because it can all change real quick. It wasn't a big moose. It's a female moose. I think they call them cows. We're not too worried about that. We're going to let it go for a minute. We're going to get focused in a little bit more and get this beaver. Okay, let's see what this beaver is. We've waited a long time for it. What kind of beaver do we got? It's a gold beaver. Halfway there to diamond. That's a good looking beaver. 60-pound beaver, I will add. I'm probably not going to mount this beaver. I'll probably just wait. That's okay. We'll just wait. Apparently my bond with Jamal has went down. Well, Jamal, how am I going to bond with you if you're too busy swimming? I don't even know where you're at right now. I'm probably going to have to move locations. I have been just simply walking around this maze is very hard. But before we do that, let's take a look at the animals we've killed. A nice little recap. So far we've killed the North American beaver, the pronghorn, the white-tailed deer, mule deer, black bear, Manitoban elk, and wood bison. To go, we still have the moose, woodland caribou, gray wolf, bighorn sheep, and mountain goat. I have a feeling these wolves might be pretty tough too. Let's see what's up here. Bighorn sheep should be feeding or drinking right now. Let's take it and let's see what we can do. Looks like this isn't much of an outhouse. This is more of just a tent. All right. Okay. All right. Oh my gosh. There's a bighorn. Something just growled at me, though. That was not the bighorn, but he scared me into finding him. I think that must have been a big old black bear. We've already got black bear. We don't need it. But that is a bighorn. He's alert, but is he alert from me or whatever growled at me? I don't know. It's a female, too, so it's not what we're looking for. But it's alone, which is kind of weird. I'm going to take my time and look through this kind of slowly, because I feel like these things could be everywhere. And then way over there is where we're actually going to be heading. I'm not too worried about this bighorn. We're gonna let it run if it wants. Oh, that's what's after us. Alright, well, we potentially just saved that bighorn's life, because that was a big old bear, and it was pretty aggressive, too. We'll take that. Hey, I never said we can't shoot 2 of something. I mean, if a good opportunity presents itself, we will be taking multiples. And that bear was just standing in the wrong spot at the wrong time. We got him with a lung and a lung. We'll take it. That was a big bear, too. Let's head on down and see what we can find. Hope those gunshots didn't scare them off. May have found a little campsite, though. That's good. That's worth exploring. Yeah, nice little drum lake. But taking a look around, I'm not seeing any bighorns. So, probably going to go ahead and move on. Let's go right here where we killed some other animals already. Because I have seen some bighorns there before. And then we need to find out where that is, because that's a cool looking place. And there they are. We have some small bighorns. I still don't see a male. Come on. Where's the males at? Not a single male out here. That is unfortunate. Well, let's try this lake. See if we might have some better luck there. We got some cool little yurt looking things right out by this lake, which we're going to go check. Uh-oh. Now that's a whitetail right there. Now that's a whitetail. Them's the ones we should have waited on. But I would shoot them. But man, if there is something good down here at this lake, then we would spook it. And since we've already killed a whitetail, we're going to let those go. But we're not going to forget where they are. Because now we can probably come back here and hunt them again. Bear doing some swimming. Well, I have looked around and I'm not seeing any. I'm not seeing any bighorns, so let's move again. Let's go back to this lake, and we may change the time if we need to. All right, guys, we did a dry spell there. I went ahead and switched up the time, and I just got a bighorn mating call. We're back here at the lake, the same spot we found earlier, where we might be able to find some caribou and moose. But I'm hoping that we might be able to find a bighorn closer to the water or something. Oh, yep, ooh, close. We got mule deer. Those are good mule deer. They sure are, but they're not the ones we're looking for. Right here. No, they're already fleeing. Come on. No. I didn't even get a chance to see them. Went straight from mating call to fleeing. Maybe we'll spook them out of these woods and we'll be able to shoot them on the run. I don't know. It's probably our best option, though. It's not the option we're looking for, we're hoping for, but it's the option we're getting. There's a big old moose. Never mind. All right, objectives changed. Well, maybe not. Come on. Maybe we run them out on this bank. All right, I don't see them. They must have ran through the woods or something. I'm not seeing them on the other side. All right. Ooh, a little more chances. I just feel like a bighorn's going to be so much harder. Anyways, let's go ahead and see if we can get this moose or something. This is a nice looking moose. He's already attentive, though. There's elk. We're not worried about elk, though. Although there is gigantic elk. Oh, my gosh. It's not what we're here for. We're here for this moose, which is 150 yards broadside. Wow. Well, he showed me, didn't he? Well, if that's the case, then let's make him stand up and hit him with a moose call. Oh. That's enough to get him to stand up. That's all he's looking for. We'll do the rest. Oh, come on over that hump. Meanwhile, those elk are just giant. It's getting kind of dark, too. Stop. No, what is going on here? Moose, stop. Stop. Stop moving. Stop moving. Stop. Stop. There we go. I feel like that may be good. He's going down slowly. That'll work. What are all these? Bighorn? So the bighorn are drink right here, huh? Well, at least we know that now. It's a little late, but we know that now. I feel like that moose probably went down somewhere just out of sight. Can we get lucky enough and maybe get a caribou? I don't know. All right, the moose has been found. No sign of caribou anywhere. Don't really know what happened there, but that's okay. Nice moose, silver, a single lung. Took a while for it to go down, but moose off the list. All right, guys, it is the next day. I had a feeling this challenge may go into 2 days. It may go into 3, I don't know. But before we get into day number 2, let me say, if you guys want anything from our merch site, KendallGrayOutdoors.com. Use promo code GAMING10, all caps. That's get you 10% off whatever you want. Here's some of our best things. The pocket knife, a blackout t-shirt. Here's a new hat we just got. I think it looks pretty sick. USA, if you're from like Canada or something, probably not that interesting. But we've also got some really cool fishing kits and things too, if you want to get in started to fishing. And here's actually some reviews of some people who have used it. So that's epic. But yeah, if you guys want anything from the website, go ahead and use promo code GAMING10. That gets you 10% off. But I just had a warning call from some mountain goats, and they were right up here somewhere. They're on the other side of these trees, so I can't exactly see them right now, and they're white color, so that's not going to make them any easier to see. But we are in the right spot. That's what matters right now. We're grinding out the last few animals that are really hard. We have the mountain goat, the bighorn sheep, the wolf, and the caribou. But they are not going to be easy. The wolves, I'm not exactly looking forward to. Those may take us into day 3. And now I'm stuck on a log. I'm jumping it. I don't even care. Let's just run, dude. Let's just run up here and find these stinking things. Even Jamal's got snow on his back, bruh. That's the mountain goat we're after right there. I don't know. I guess we're just going to sprint to the top of this peak and see if we can shoot one in the butt running away. I don't even know, guys. We're struggling right now. Oh, is that something? There's one. There's a stinking mountain goat. Way up there. It is 352 yards away. Guys, I will be honest, we're going to have to take this shot. Let me go ahead and mark it on the map. Because if we take this shot, 352, oh my gosh, that is so far away. But we're going to have to take it. 360. Let's see what my gun even... If we can bring it up to 328, then I will be very comfortable taking that shot. That's one of our only shots we have right now. It's super long, cross canyon. But that's like one of the only opportunities I've had. Just the fact of we may not... Oh, please don't start moving on us. Please don't start moving around. Simple fact of we may not get another opportunity. Right there about 328. Alright, let's pull out the gun. Let's see what we can do. Alright, let's see if we can make this happen. That is a long shot. That's our best option. Oh, he's done. Well, he flattened him. We know that. Mountain goat may just be knocked off the list. Now we still have some big things to do. We've still got to get over there and find this animal too. I mean, he has crossed the canyon. But I will take that as a small victory to start off this new day. What a view this animal had. I will give it that. It definitely had a view. And I'm pretty sure mountain goats have really good vision. So realistically, he probably seen me all the way from the bottom down there. That's crazy. But when you think about it from the animal's perspective, yeah, there is a chance it did see me from down there. But I'm not a threat when I'm all the way down there. There's a difference between animals seeing you and animals being scared of you. That was actually a gold. That's actually a really big one. Barely a gold, but that's a pretty big one. And look at that like cream color on it. It's not snow white. It's like creamy, which is probably pretty realistic. All right, guys, we got to make something happen. I'm almost ready to start forcing things. I think one thing that's holding me back pretty big is just the simple fact that I don't have much of this map unlocked. Usually, I just sit down for like 4 hours at a time on the four-wheeler and just go unlock everything. I think that's probably what I need to do again, but I'm going to go ahead and finish this challenge. All right, guys, we have moved on to yet another location. I have found a mule deer, which I mentioned at the very beginning. All right, we killed a mule deer. Now we're going to see about 100 of them. And just like that, yep, there he goes. There's a female. There's the male. That's actually a killer mule deer. I did find some bighorn sheep. They may have ran by now, but they weren't males and they weren't big. No, there's one. They're just little females like that. And I really don't want to end it on like a female like that. What I do have, though, is I have a couple of lakes. I have this one, and all these. Guys, if we run through these, we should be able to find a bighorn drinking. I switched it to the bighorn drink time. I've got a bunch of frozen lakes lined up. We're going to run through them. There will be a male bighorn sheep somewhere. And if there's not, then I don't know what to do. We'll just blast a female and call it a day. Now, I was looking at this. What I do, I did say do, that is right. I come on this website, just type in Connor Call the Wild Hotspots. It kind of gives us ideas. So we're looking for black bighorn sheep. There should be up here. And then we're also looking for gray wolf, which gray wolf says it could also be up here. And it looks like to find the woodland caribou, we're looking for dark green dots. I'm not even sure. I don't even see dark green dots. Up here, though, we could run into bighorn sheep and wolves. All right, guys, we have made it to the next pond. We are running across some elk. Looks like we've got a bunch of Manitoban elk here. It's not what we need, and even a pretty good-looking mule deer right there. Not mad about it. Oh, what is that over there? There's a mule deer randomly resting. Cool that we're able to get over here and explore some new spots, because I actually explored and found a lone bighorn. Nope. Yo, that's a big one. That's a level 5. We may have found the bighorn. See, all it took, the ones the lakes we kept running through, they just didn't have anything big. That's okay. That's not a big problem. But whenever we branch out, we go to some places we've never been, we're finding some big old animals. And I would say that if we hit up all these different spots, I would say we could find some pretty big animals here. All right, we need to figure out a way to make a move on this guy. He's 224 yards away. We could actually shoot that and make it work. Let's see, he's a level 5 animal. So yeah, we can actually take him with the 7mm. We're gonna try to get a little bit closer. That way our zeroing's good. If we can get about 164 yards, and if he'll turn broadside, we'll take it. That out there is not even a bad one, but this in here is very large. Right now we're 190. It's 200 yards. That's an easy shot right there. We just need him to slightly turn and we'll take him. Come on. Come on. What can we do to make him turn broadside? I probably could take that shot. I'm going to. It's a terrible shot. No, I'm not. I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that. That's a potential gold. That's a diamond potential right there. I'm just going to keep getting closer slowly. Eventually, I think he'll probably turn around. Once he hears us, he'll turn around slightly. I'm going to get down. He's attentive. I'm looking for him to slightly turn. That'll give us a good shot. There we go. We can take that. Destroyed him. Probably destroyed that one too. Sweet. Not only did we just kill a big old bighorn, which you've been looking for the whole time, we just killed 2 of them. Really good ones. And boys, we're marking them off the list. If we can get a caribou and a wolf, we've completed this challenge. It only took 2 days, but still. Now, where are we going to find the caribou, and how are we possibly going to lure in these wolves? That is a question. I've not even seen a wolf on this map. I got to mount this guy. It's a gold. It's got to be close. Oh my gosh, so close to being a diamond. I feel like I've almost got to mount that thing. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and mount it. That's too big not to mount. That's such a big one. Let's claim this guy, and then we gotta figure out how to get a caribou and a wolf. I mean, I'd been happy with this guy. He's a gold in and of himself. I guess let's start over here somehow. Let's figure out a way to get over here. It might be hard to get over there because I don't know if I have anything. Yeah, I got this unlocked. Let's just go right here and start walking. Wait, I don't have that unlocked yet. We're going to have to go right here, and then we need to go ahead and switch the time to whenever caribou drink. That's going to be our best bet. I guess we just start walking this way. What's that, a 2-mile walk? Well, we'll get there eventually. Actually, we're going to check this right over here, because we might find some feeding over here. We're just going to hit that river. We're just going to start walking. We're just going to start running. We may come across some wolves. We may come across a caribou. There's the last 2 animals on the list. I think we can do it. All right, guys. So I've just been walking around, and I think I've came across a wolf pack here. They appear to be trotting, and there appear to be multiples of them. Here's the problem, though. If I find this wolf pack, and if they surround me, I'm picking up so many different tracks, I don't know if I can actually deal with them. I think I may get a kill on the ground, but I don't know if I'll make it out alive. All right, never mind. I found him. They found me. How was you this close and I didn't know it? How did I not know this? How did I not know that they was this close? How did I not know they was this close? How did I not know they was this close? Reload, come on. How did I not know they's this close? How did I not know this is close? There, I killed the wolf. No, I died! How did I not know they were this close? And we are running back in there. We are 100% running back in there. That's actually crazy. Let's go. Let's go claim those bodies, dude. I literally looked down. I said, dude, there are wolves close. And then I look over and Jamal has suddenly turned into a werewolf. Anyways, guys, super scary situation, but wolves are knocked off the list. And I'm not done either. I'm going back. I'm going to see if I can find these things. Jamal, I'm going to need you to track a little bit. Those bodies might still be here. They may not. I don't really know. The things I just killed may have disappeared after I died. I don't know. Well, there's that. We got wolves knocked off the list. Now all we've got to do is caribou. I think we can do this, guys. The wolves, I knew that the wolves was going to be the hardest part by far. Nope, here's their bodies. They're sitting here. But I didn't know they'd find me that fast. We got some good wolves, and these look like big wolves, dude. I shot this one so many times. He just wouldn't go down. Then right here's this one. I shot him 3 times as well. I don't know how that one didn't kill him. And then I don't know if I ever got a shot on that last one. I'm looking around. I don't really know if I killed him or not. I ain't really too interested in hunting him down though either. We're making a move. We're getting out of here. We need to see if we can get on a stinking caribou. That is what we need to find. Caribou is the last animal on this list. And I think I might just know how to do it. But we're going to have to do it at night time. We're going to have to do a night operation, guys. This is the only time that they drink. And I think that's okay. I think I can come up with something that we can knock these guys out here with. We're going to be getting rid of this. We're going to be pulling out my AR-308 and putting a night vision scope on top of it. Actually, no, we're not. We're pulling out the AK-308 because why not? And then we've got to go down to scopes and make sure we got the right scope. We're going night vision, boys. We're going to need it. Now let's put all the puzzle pieces together. This could be crazy. Let's go outside and see what we can do. How do I get out of this door? I've lined up some pretty good waters around here. There's some good lakes right up here. We're probably going to have to pull out the same strategy we did for the bighorn sheep. We're probably just going to have to move around until we find what we're looking for. Pretty good. White phosphorus scope. I like it, even though it's night vision. And then if we don't hit them here, we're going to be jumping to this frozen lake, this frozen lake, that frozen lake, that frozen lake. We're just going to try to hit a little bit of a speed run right here. Let's get in. Let's get out. We've killed the elk. We've killed the bighorn. We killed the mountain goat. We killed the moose. We killed the wolf. We killed the bison. And there's probably something else I'm forgetting. But the only thing we have left are these stinking caribou. I think we can do it. Oh, no, never mind. That's them elk again. And a giant mule deer? No, those are elk too. Daggone. Those are stinking massive elk, man. Too bad elk aren't what we're looking for. Goodness, look at all those wolves. Hope they ain't looking for me. If they're looking for me, boys, we're in trouble. Wait, here's a bunch of things right out in front of me. Some more big elk fleeing from that pack of wolves. Look, we got the whole animal kingdom running from them things. They're more scared of the wolves than they are of me. I don't blame them. We'll cross this creek together, buddy. Everybody's just in a line right now. This is weird. I'm like right on top of this elk. This is so weird, but all right. Oh, there's a stinking caribou. Get down. Guys, that's a moose. Here, I've got to pull out this thing. There could be a big old caribou right here. There's a gigantic moose. Okay. Where's that caribou at? Right there's that caribou. That's nothing like what we're looking for. It's a female. We're still going to be looking for a male caribou, but that does let me know we're in the right spots. That's the first caribou I think we've seen the whole game. I could smoke it, but we're not going to. We're going to keep on moving. Wait, there's a caribou. There's a caribou. Oh, come on. Boys, I think we may have done it. We may not have got the best shots in the world on that thing, but we got shots on it. Oh my God. I'm not doing this right now. I'm not here to be messing with wolves. I didn't realize that those caribou was running from the wolves. All right, where's the rest of them? I may have to sit here and fight off the whole pack. I don't care. This 308's capable. That one's a stinking zombie wolf. How are you not dead yet? I just found my new wolf gun. It's a stinking 308. Let's see if I got credit. This one's a zombie wolf. And it's actually, they're a class 6 animal. So yeah, you need something big. But 308, one shot at him. That was a skull shot. Then I followed it up straight to the brain and put him straight down. That's a pretty big wolf right there. Would have been a gold too. Really cool colors and everything. But yeah, we were not here to mess around. I said, nope, we're not doing this. That 308 straight cleaned them up. These wolves seem so much bigger than the other maps too. They look really scary. The way their eye, roll the replay, the way that their eyes glowed, I'm just glad we had a good old gun to make it work. I hit a lot of vitals too. And that is actually what spooked that caribou into running right in front of me. So let's go over here and let's see if we can actually find this thing. And I'm glad this worked out the way it did because I was starting to run low on ammo. I hear more wolves. We got to make this kind of quick. There's a bunch of elk up there, but they're fleeing. Probably from the wolves. But we're not mad about it. We came out here and we got us a pretty good bison. Okay, I guess I'm losing it. It's not a bison. You can tell we've been hunting for a long time. It's caribou. Would have been a silver, but I shot it a few too many times in all the wrong places. That's fine with me. As long as he went down, I'll take it. If you guys liked the video, click right over here or even down here where we hunt down every single species on a couple more maps.